So let's say you have 1,000 day, you have a hex stake that is 1,000 days. You're going to read from disk at least 1,000 times. You're going to read more than 1,000 times because your hex stake itself is a read from disk, but you're going to read at least 1,000 times. It's very expensive. That's 3 digits more expensive. So if it costs barely anything in Ethereum to read like 1,000 data structures, it's now 3 orders of magnitude more expensive. So 0.001 Ethereum. Is that a whole lot of Ethereum? Yeah, it's a good chunk of money. It's not something you want to just lose. But 0.001 Ethereum, all right, doesn't break the bank. But you multiply that by 1,000, and now you have 1 Ethereum. That's a lot of cash. Okay, so with Genius, instead of something that needs 1,000 reads on Hex, on Genius, that could be 20 reads. And, to be frank, it could be 1 read. It could be a single read. It could be 9 reads from disk. 9 is a lot smaller number than 1,000 is what I'm saying. What we find on average is that for all of the Genius miners, when they have to end, to read all of their performance, so that the owner of the miner, can receive your rewards, receive your interest, receive your performance rewards, whatever you want to call it, receive your return on your Genius, your return on investment, however you want to look at it. All of these, instead of there being 1,000 different reads, which costs a lot of cash, what we're finding is that on average, it's between 25 and 35 reads. No more than 40. Yeah, I think the maximum there is 40. I think the maximum reads there can be is 40. So the maximum cost to end your mining on Genius will be the equivalent of ending a 40-day stake on Hex, which doesn't cost much. And if in order to end your miner, if you had to do the processing, like for performance calculations, if you had to do that, you're going to get 10,000 Genius. So you're going to get rewarded for that. It's very economical. All right. It's cold in here. It's really cold. I wish these lights were a little hotter. Can you mint Genius from Brave Wallet? I don't know. I don't use Brave Wallet. It looks like it's a MetaMask clone to me, so maybe you can. Can you explain how you thought the Fed saved the day? Yeah. I'll still say that I do think, the United States forming was very much a decentralized effort. It was pretty awesome. But I tell you what, in 1776 or after, during that time period, if there was the computer technology we had today, decentralized currency would have happened. Cryptocurrencies would make all the forefathers very proud. Especially proud that it was probably an American invention. Another side note, all of the developers except one for Genius have all been from the United States. I mean, we were all talking about this. We're like, whoa, we're all from the US. How rare is that? Especially when it has to do with something that's so novel. And but we do have another developer who is Japanese, and he's amazing. Oh, God, he's amazing. He came in, I think, over the last month to help us really solidify things, and he's part of the math review team now. Yeah. Which, by the way, we needed a very special, Genius needed a very specialized algorithm to read as little performance, to read as little times as possible from disk. a very special algorithm was needed to do that. It's very novel. But right now, what we have is we have 10 different servers that are running some Python code, so running some software code to test our algorithm in over 40 million possibilities. So Genius is getting simulated hard. Yeah, man. I really doubt the tokenomics of any crypto have ever been looked at in such scrutiny as Genius. All right, cool. So will I reveal how the Fed saved the day? No, not really. It's a little bit off topic, but one thing I do want to say is tyranny is not 100% the reason why the U.S. dollar has been around for 100 years.